Hey YouTube, it's Saturday. You're watching Project Life Size. I am Nate's Vlogs. Today we're doing valedictorian type speeches. Well, YouTube, usually in valedictorian speeches I tell you guys what I've learned throughout the school year, and I tell you guys you're special and you have all this potential, because potential is one of those words that we're brought up to believe means something, but by definition potential means nothing. The definition of potential is possible as opposed to actual. Like, I can have an actual egg salad sandwich, or I could have a potential $1 billion. Which one is worth more? The egg salad sandwich. So when people talk to you and tell you have all this unbridled potential, that's just their polite way of saying that you're worthless. But that means nothing either. Of course, what matters is what will you become. A lot of you may have lofty goals. You may even start to pursue them, but you'll probably settle for something way less than you originally went out for. Because fear will set in, and fear will be your worst enemy until you meet regret. If I could go back and talk to myself when I first got out of school, the thing I would tell myself is to be selfish. Now, I know people tell you being selfish is a bad thing, because it can be. It has the potential to be bad. If like you're putting a financial or emotional strain on someone else to only benefit yourself, then that is bad, and that's not what I'm talking about. I'm trying to address all the people who are making major life choices that they don't necessarily agree with because they don't want to disappoint someone else. They come up with these bullshit excuses to justify their choices. Then a little while later, they realize they disappointed themselves. You shouldn't seek anyone's approval when it comes to decisions that will only affect you. If you're confused at all, you need to look inward. You can ask other people for help when you get lost along the way, because you will. But you shouldn't make choices that you disagree with yourself, especially when it comes to something that's going to affect the rest of your life. You can do it when it comes to a movie or eating at a restaurant, but not like a career. Don't accept any easy answers unless those answers are the truth. And you have to be true to yourself, because people are full of shit. Everyone you know at some point will lie to you. It's up to you to not lie to yourself. Don't let any negative comments get to you unless you can see the truth in them and you know you can make an improvement. If the truth comes in the form of a negative comment from an asshole, that doesn't make it any less true. I can't tell you how many times I've ignored something I knew to be true just because I didn't like the person who said it. Humility is something that you should learn quickly. A lot of people feel the need to have this bravado, even though they're not confident in what they're doing. And they shouldn't be, because shit gets confusing. But you confidently making a mistake doesn't make your mistake any less wrong. Keep in mind, you don't have to be perfect, and you never will be. The sooner you can accept that, the better off you'll be. There's no need to put that much pressure on yourself. And YouTube, sometimes you're going to have to do things that you don't agree with to get to where you want to be. Just remember, when you get there, they do have mirrors. So don't go out giving blowjobs for cheeseburgers, because you'll have to look at yourself at some point. And probably the best advice anyone will ever give you: don't trust Megan Tonches under any circumstances. She is a liar, and she killed the guy. I have video evidence. That's all I'm saying. We are doing valedictorian type speeches to the class of Project Life Size this week. Oh, and die. She actually wrote that. The oh and die.